Omaha's news leader, chronicling the stories and people making a difference in our community. This is KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.
Good morning, I'm Bill Shamron. As we close in on the end of 2023, Chronicle is looking back at our biggest sports moments of the year. From Volleyball Day in Nebraska and the College World Series to Husker football, we're highlighting the triumphs and the tough times. We start tonight with Omaha's golden ticket, the College World Series. It brings hundreds of thousands to the Metro every year, boosts downtown business, and turns a bright hot spotlight on our city for 2 exciting weeks in June. This summer was no different. It wasn't the first time the LSU Tigers and Florida Gators met up at the end of the CWS, but last time in 2017, the Gators won. In 2023, it was LSU's turn. But there was a lot of action between the first and final game. Here's our top 7 moments of the series.
We start the 7 with one of the new record number of home runs hit at Charles Schwab Field for a College World Series. This, the only one that doesn't clear the fence. Oral Roberts' Matt Hogan touches them all against Florida, the first inside the park home run in the CWS in 22 years. Speaking of home runs, this is the more traditional kind. Florida actually hit 6 in Game 2 of the final series against LSU, leading to a record 24 runs scored by Florida, the most in a CWS game in history. What a finish in the Florida-TCU game. 3-2 Gator lead, 2 outs from the Frogs. Braden Taylor rips a shot to center. Michael Robertson, beautiful. Robertson hangs on for the final out of the game. Florida eliminates TCU 3-2 to win bracket 1. LSU Wake tied 2-2 in the 8th. Bouncer to Brock Wilkin. He throws home. Bennett Lee comes up with the ball and the tag. A bang-bang play to get Trey Morgan at the dish. Demon Deacons would knock off LSU in that one, 3-2. Same two teams 4 days later, scoreless in the 8th. The bunt. Trey Morgan flips home to Alex Milazzo, who makes a terrific tag, keeping that game scoreless. And then 3 innings later, Tommy White rips the first pitch he sees from closer Cam Manassi. A 2-run home run, sending LSU to the championship series. It's the first walk-off winner in the College World Series in 8 years. This not a walk-off, but a clutch, tie-breaking solo home run by Cade Beloso in Game 1 of the final series against Florida. Beloso's 11th inning homer, the difference in the Tigers' 4-3 win against Florida.
The College World Series packs the Metro with fans and their traditions, from crawfish boils to sidewalk art. For many, they're racking up the years, even if their team didn't make the cut. Chronicle's Kaylee Searcy talks to some super fans about why they come back year after year.
An Omaha tradition since 1950, hitting a home run in a multitude of households.
41st consecutive College World Series.
Probably over 30 years ago.
We had amazing seats my entire childhood.
Now I have a t-shirt from '97.
From the bleachers of Rosenblatt.
I used to ride my bike up. I used to live about 2 miles from the stadium. And I used to just wait in line, sit in the bleachers.
To the stands of Charles Schwab.
The environment, I think everyone needs to experience this.
No matter where the games take place, CWS fan Kellyanne Francis says memories are made, like at the Miami versus LSU game in 1996.
Everybody's like, well, it's over. We're not going to win. So we started walking out, and we were walking along the ramp. And I said, well, you never know.
LSU was down by 1 run with a runner on second base, and it was the 9th inning with 2 outs. Warren Morris for LSU came up to the plate with a broken wrist, hit his first home run of the season, and that won the College World Series for LSU.
The games created a lifelong passion for superfan Michael Meserly, earning him a special nickname among his group.
You can get you anywhere from restaurant to hotel stays or fun places, the things to do. So that's what they call me the mayor.
From one generation,
I just remember sitting there with my dad or, my mom.
To the next.
The tradition has been passed down for a very long time, and it would be pretty good to pass it down to our new generation.
And keep the mindset of teamwork makes the dream work.
It's like a melting pot of teams and cultures and camaraderie and people that come every year.
Kaylee Searcy, KTV, Newswatch 7.
The Omaha City Council says the city sees a nearly $90 million economic boost every year from the College World Series. One Omaha bar packed in the fans and paid out the proceeds to food pantries from all 8 schools that played. This is how they turned their donations into a fun challenge to fight food insecurity.
It was beyond, I think, what any of us imagined it would be. And
the Rocco's Jell-O Shot Challenge has become a big deal.
It was indescribable.
And when we say big, we mean
$142,000 and change.
That's the overall amount being sent to the 8 schools that participated in the 2023 College World Series.
You know, when we contact these schools and say, hey, this is what we're doing, a lot of the schools who weren't here the year before had no idea what I was talking about.
The owner of Rocco's Pizza and Cantina, Kevin Kojit, along with his wife Bonnie, wrote out each check that will benefit the school's food pantries.
I really like the fact that it goes to food insecurities. That's a special place in my heart, my wife's heart, and we just want to continue to help that grow both, you know, for the teams that come here, for their universities and the fans that support Omaha.
As those checks make their way across the country, a special check is staying in Omaha.
That will go directly back into our communities, keeping food pantry shelves stocked and allowing our Heartland neighbors to get access to nutritious food during some really troubling times.
Stephanie Sullivan with the Food Bank for the Heartland says the check they received is more than $47,000.
And it just goes to show you that when everyone works together, whether it's a food drive or a Jell-O shot competition, we can create sustained change for our communities.
Kojit says he's happy to make the challenge a tradition, helping fight hunger one Jell-O shot at a time.
We put all those on, you know, wrote all those checks and sat around there with my wife and talked about what we had accomplished, and it just makes you feel good at the end of the day.
Jonah Gilmore, KETV, Newswatch 7.
From a local business hero to an Omaha legend, this year marked a special dedication to pro football great Gale Sayers. Last year, Omaha Central unveiled the statue of Sayers outside their historic building, where Sayers went to school and broke football and track records. This year, the stretch of Pinckney Street from 24th to Florence Boulevard was named for Sayers. As a child, he attended nearby Lothrop Elementary. He went on to play for Kansas and, of course, the Chicago Bears. Sayers was the youngest player ever elected to the NFL Hall of Fame. He died 3 years ago. Omaha is full of hometown heroes, and Terrence Bud Crawford is one of the best. In August, the city celebrated the boxing champ's victory over Errol Spence Jr., but the North Omaha native says he's focusing on his city. Chronicle's Cal Larson reports.
I just tell them to believe, believe in themselves.
A strong message from North Omaha's own Terrence Bud Crawford. The undisputed welterweight champion held a press conference. Omaha, the main topic of discussion.
My city has always been backing me since day one. And, every time I step foot in the ring, I support and rep my city because I know my city going to show out and support me just like I support them.
Outside City Hall, thousands lined Farnham Street waiting for the champ to pass by. Eric Abernathy was proud of those who showed up to represent North Omaha.
I believe it means a lot for a lot of the Omahans to see North Omaha put on a platform of this magnitude, to see these kids know that they can also achieve something really great. North Omaha deserves this.
Behind the parade route, vendors and food trucks were set up, including Orlando Whitfield, who owns Still Poppin' Gourmet Popcorn. She's been in North Omaha for 6 years and doesn't take the exposure these events bring lightly.
It gives us an opportunity to meet new people we haven't met before. It puts us downtown, which is great.
Putting business aside, Whitfield was born and raised in North Omaha. Much like Crawford's message, she's proud of the fighter for giving kids in the area an idol.
Hard work, determination, and grit. It doesn't matter where you come from, that you can wind up on top, a champion.
Crawford wrapped up the event with a bit of reflection.
For me to stay in my city and stay with the team that brought me here, got me here, it's wonderful because I don't look at it like I won. I feel like we won.
That's Cal Larson reporting. Crawford's already got a key to the city and a street named for him. So what does the city give to somebody with all of that? How about some land to expand his gym?
We're going to offer to sell you this land for the bargain price of $1.
Hey, that's not a bad deal. Mayor Gene Stothert selling the land for just $1. So Bud can expand his B&B Boxing Academy in North Omaha. The nonprofit opened back in 2013 and is dedicated to building the body, mind, and character of young people. Next on KETV News Watch 7's Chronicle, Frost is out, Rule is in. How his big Husker debut was met with mixed reviews. Plus, a Lincoln Landmark's 100-year legacy. We're taking a walk down Memorial Stadium's memory lane inside its rich history and the major makeover in the works.